Belgian endive, also known as witloof or chicory, is one of Europe's most unique and delicate vegetables. With its pale yellow leaves tightly packed into a bullet-like bud, it has a distinctive appearance and a flavor that is both sweet and slightly bitter. But behind each elegant endive bud lies a complex cultivation process that requires both precision and patience. Today, we explore the fascinating life cycle of Belgian endive, from open field cultivation to production chambers in complete darkness, and discover why this vegetable is both revered and expensive. Our journey begins with a little-known fact. Belgian endive isn't grown like any other vegetable. It's a product of transformation, born from the thick roots of chicory, a close relative of the dandelion, grown in full sunlight before being moved into the dark to develop its distinctive shape and flavor. Chicory roots are sown in late May to June across vast flat fields across Europe. The seeds are from the chicory family, specifically the Sugarcane intibus variety, and are selected for their robust taproot development rather than their leafy tops. Farmers use high-tech seed drills, ensuring even distribution and the ideal depth to promote healthy root formation. Over the next 3 to 4 months, the plants grow into lush, leafy green plants that spread across the fields like a lush green blanket. But it's not the leaves that farmers are looking for. It's the thick, nutrient-rich taproots buried beneath the soil. Come fall, these roots, now fully grown, are ready for their first harvest. Modern harvesting machinery is used to ensure efficiency and preserve quality. Specialized harvesters roll through the fields, cutting through soil and foliage with surgical precision. Rotating lifting arms gently pluck the chory roots and transfer them to onboard containers, where they are cleaned with high-pressure air jets and soft brushes that remove any remaining soil without damaging the delicate outer layer. This root harvest marks the midpoint of a long and careful process. The process of transforming roots into endive shoots begins in the dark. In modern facilities, these roots are selected and graded before being placed upright in honeycomb trays and suspended in hydroponic systems. Instead of soil, nutrient-rich water is constantly circulated around the roots. It is important that the chambers remain completely dark. If the roots are exposed to light, the leaves will turn a bitter green due to photosynthesis. Over a period of 3 to 4 weeks, small, pale buds begin to emerge from the roots, the coveted Belgian endive plants. What is remarkable about this stage is that it requires very little space and time compared to traditional soil-grown vegetables. A single growing chamber can hold thousands of roots, and this hydroponic method produces finer, less bitter buds that are prized for their flavor and attractive appearance. When the buds reach maturity and develop a glossy yellow-white finish, they are ready to be harvested. This is done by hand or by automated precision cutters, with great care taken not to damage their delicate shape. And finally, after being cleaned, they are packaged for delivery to the consumer. After harvesting, the trays used in the hydroponic pressing process are not discarded but are cleaned and sterilized by a robotic system. High-pressure water jets and compressed air remove any organic residue, preparing the trays for reuse in the next production cycle. This closed-loop system not only improves efficiency, but also maintains the strict hygiene standards that are important for food safety. Traditional methods still exist and are favored by some small farms. In these systems, the roots are buried in sandy soil, then completely covered to block out light, with an underground irrigation system providing the necessary moisture. Although less efficient than hydroponics, this method is prized for its authenticity and is still practiced in some parts of France and Belgium. Belgian endive is especially popular in European cuisine, especially in France, Belgium, and the Netherlands. It is enjoyed raw in salads, sautéed in butter, or grilled with cheese. In addition to its flavor, its nutritional profile is impressive, low in calories and fat, but high in fiber, vitamin K, vitamin C, and folate. For those looking for a health-conscious alternative to leafy greens, endive offers a slightly bitter but refreshing flavor. If you enjoyed this in-depth look into the world of Belgian endive farming, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment with your thoughts or questions, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating farming documentaries. We bring you the stories behind the food you eat, straight from the field to your screen. See you in the next video. Watermelon is one of the most popular fruits in the world, with large yields each year, providing a source of refreshing food for many countries. But how does the process of growing, harvesting, and processing watermelon take place? What techniques and technologies help farmers ensure quality and productivity throughout the season? Let's explore the journey from watermelon field to dinner table in the video below. The journey begins with thorough soil preparation, a critical step in creating the foundation for a successful watermelon crop. Watermelons thrive in well-drained, sandy loam soils with a pH between 6 and 6.8. Our dedicated farmers start by carefully tilling the soil to a depth of about 8–12 inches, adding organic matter to boost fertility. Then, a layer of plastic mulch is spread over the soil. This mulch helps protect the plants from diseases and weeds, retains soil moisture, and raises the plants about 3 to 4 inches above the ground. The planting process requires high precision, with young seedlings carefully positioned in rows spaced 6–8 feet apart, and plants spaced 3–4 feet within each row. Modern farming techniques have revolutionized traditional methods, with transplanting done by specialized machinery that saves time and effort for the farmers. As the growth phase begins, typically lasting 80–100 days, watermelon plants require continuous care and monitoring. The vines spread across the field like a living carpet, producing both male and female flowers in a delicate balance. Water management during this stage is crucial. Although watermelons need stable moisture, too much water can reduce sweetness and potentially lead to disease issues. Pollination is a crucial step in watermelon production. Bees play an essential role in this process, transferring pollen from male to female flowers. Farmers often place beehives near the fields to encourage pollination, ensuring a higher yield and better quality fruit. Farmers must remain vigilant, watching for common challenges like powdery mildew, and employing integrated pest management strategies that combine biological controls with targeted treatments when necessary. The global watermelon market has seen significant developments in recent years. By the end of 2023, China continues to dominate global production, accounting for nearly 2/3 of the world's supply, with an impressive 60 million tons. Following closely are Turkey, Iran, and Brazil as other major producers. The art of harvesting requires years of experience to recognize subtle details. Skilled farmers have learned to read the signs of perfect ripeness: when the tendril near the fruit turns brown and dries, when the spot where the fruit touches the ground changes from white to creamy yellow, and when the fruit produces a characteristic hollow sound when tapped lightly. For manual harvesting, workers typically use specialized knives to carefully cut the watermelon stem, leaving it about 2-3 seams long to prevent bacterial intrusion. They work in teams, moving systematically along the watermelon rows, gently placing each fruit on their shoulders or into specialized carts. Although this method is labor-intensive and time-consuming, it allows for better quality control and minimizes damage to the fruit. Meanwhile, large-scale farms often use modern harvesting machines equipped with special rubber conveyors and shock-absorbing systems. These machines can harvest 5-6 times faster than manual methods, covering around 2-3 hectares per hour, particularly efficient during peak harvest season. However, using machines requires significant investment, suitable terrain, and a trained team to ensure optimal harvest quality. The post-harvest process transforms freshly picked watermelons into market-ready products. Each fruit is gently washed to remove any remaining soil and then passed through an optical sorting system, which detects minor defects and ensures uniform size and color before packaging. The packaging process requires precision and care, with each watermelon placed in specialized containers before being cooled to an optimal temperature of 10-15 dC. Processing watermelons involves various steps depending on the intended product. For example, watermelons can be juiced, diced, or pureed to produce a range of products such as beverages, fruit salads, and even watermelon rind pickles. The processing facilities adhere to stringent food safety standards to ensure that the products are safe and hygienic for consumers. Today, the watermelon farming industry increasingly embraces sustainable practices, reflecting a commitment to environmental protection. water-saving drip irrigation systems, integrated pest management, careful crop rotation, and biodegradable mulching materials are becoming standard practices. Thank you for joining us on this journey to explore the world of watermelons. We hope that these in-depth insights into the dedication, hard work, and expertise required to bring this beloved fruit to your table have provided you with a new level of appreciation for the cultivation process. We would be delighted to hear about your own experiences with watermelon or any questions you might have. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to see more documentaries about agriculture. Have you ever wondered how cabbage plants appeared on our dinner tables? In Aichiki Prefecture, Japan, one of the largest cabbage growing regions, farmers have preserved and developed the tradition of cultivating this vegetable for more than half a century. Every year, the vast fields here provide an abundant source of cabbage, rich in vitamin C, fiber, and essential nutrients. But how do those tiny seeds? The journey begins with red cabbage, a colorful vegetable that requires meticulous cultivation and precise harvesting timing. Today, modern harvesters handle this task, moving across vast fields where purple-red cabbage stretches out. These machines are programmed to identify cabbages that have reached the optimal size, heads weighing between 2 to 4 pounds, and having the right firmness. With sharp blades, the harvester neatly cuts each cabbage at its base, preserving the quality of the produce. The cabbage is then gently collected in storage compartments, with the outer leaves left intact to protect the inner layers during transport to the processing facility. At the processing plant, red cabbage undergoes a thorough transformation process. First, the cabbage is initially cleaned to remove impurities and soil, followed by removing outer leaves and the core. Industrial cutters then shred the cabbage into uniform strands, which undergo multiple rinses with purified water. After being shredded, the cabbage is carefully checked for consistency and color. Next, the cabbage is immersed in a carefully prepared pickling solution, which includes an exact blend of vinegar, salt, and selected spices. This solution is essential for creating the perfect flavor and ensuring long-term preservation. Throughout the fermentation process, technicians regularly monitor pH levels and fermentation progress to maintain quality. The final product is then packed into jars with additional pickling solution and prepared for export, bringing its unique flavor to consumers around the world. In the following part of this video, we will delve into the fascinating world of olives. Olives have long been known as a nutrient-rich food, containing heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and antioxidants like polyphenols that help reduce inflammation and protect cells. Many people are familiar with enjoying fresh olives or extra virgin olive oil, but have you ever heard of pickled olives? Before we explore this unique preservation method, Let's begin with the process of harvesting olives. Farmers often harvest olives manually, walking along each row of trees and carefully picking each olive to ensure that neither the fruit nor the tree is damaged. This manual harvesting method not only allows for the selection of the highest quality olives, but also preserves the shape and structure of the fruit, resulting in better quality olives after harvest. However, olive harvesters have now become more common, optimizing time and effort in the harvesting process. Olive harvesters are typically equipped with mechanical vibrating arms that gently shake the tree trunk, causing ripe olives to fall without harming the tree. As the olives drop, they land in nets or collection troughs placed around the tree base, preserving the olives intact and minimizing bruising. Once at the processing plant, olives go through a cleaning process to remove dirt and impurities. They are then soaked in brine to remove natural bitterness and begin the fermentation process. During this time, olives are kept in specialized containers with brine and natural spices like fennel, garlic, and thyme. These ingredients not only enhance flavor, but also help preserve the olives for a longer time. The fermentation process typically lasts from a few weeks to several months, during which technicians frequently check salinity, pH, and fermentation progress to ensure top quality. Once completed, the pickled olives have a savory, rich flavor and can be stored for long periods while retaining their unique taste and appealing crunch. Today, Spain is the world's largest exporter of olives, accounting for around 20% of global exports and about 45% of the pickled olive market, with the United States being the largest importer. The final stage of the journey takes us to the colorful bell pepper fields. Harvesting bell peppers is an art that requires both skill and a keen eye from experienced workers. Workers move carefully through the pepper rows, thoroughly evaluating the color and firmness of each fruit to ensure only perfectly ripe peppers are picked. With swift movements, they twist each pepper off its stem, careful not to damage the parent plant. Bell peppers can also be harvested with the help of mechanical harvesters. And thanks to advanced technology, the harvesting process is not only accelerated, but also ensures that each pepper is picked at its peak ripeness. This approach not only reduces labor effort, but also optimizes productivity, resulting in higher efficiency. Upon arrival at the processing facility, bell peppers go through a unique transformation process. It begins with thorough washing to remove any dirt, followed by a rigorous quality check for size, color, and condition. Workers skillfully remove the stems and seeds, then cut the peppers into various shapes according to the final product requirements. Some are left whole for stuffing, others cut into rings or strips. The peppers are then lightly blanched to maintain their bright color and crisp texture. A mild pickling solution, enhanced with carefully selected spices and herbs, is prepared for each batch. The processed peppers are then carefully packed into jars with the precise pickling solution ratio, each jar undergoing a final quality check before being sealed. As we conclude this journey, we hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for the dedication and craftsmanship involved in bringing these delicious preserved products from farm to table. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it with friends, and subscribe to our channel to catch more fascinating documentaries on agriculture. We'd love to hear your feedback. Comment below with your favorite part of the process or topics you'd like to see in future videos. Thank you for watching. Mango is known as the king of fruits, not only captivating with its tropical sweetness, but also a vivid symbol of summer. With more than 50 million tons harvested each year, mangoes are among the top fruits, with the highest commercial value globally. But behind each delicious slice of mango is a wonderful journey, from harvesting to processing, starting from the cool and peaceful green mango gardens. Let's explore that journey in today's video. Before the mangoes reach consumers, they go through a meticulous harvesting journey from the moment they are still hanging on the branches. For low-hanging mangoes, farmers use the traditional hand-picking method to gently pick each fruit from the branch. For tall trees, farmers often use long poles with soft nets attached at the top to pick fruits hidden high above, avoiding bruising or scratching the skin. In large-scale mango farms, modern machinery is used to support harvesting. These devices are capable of reaching high tree canopies, skillfully picking mangoes while still ensuring the fruit's shape and quality are maintained. After harvesting, mangoes are gathered into large baskets with cushions to protect them during transportation, then quickly brought to the preliminary processing area, preparing for the next stages of classification, packaging, and processing. After harvesting, mangoes will be taken to the inspection and pruning area. Here, any remaining stems are carefully cut to avoid damage during processing. The fruits are then transported to a processing facility where they are graded using machines fitted with rollers. These rollers rotate and gently push the mango forward, allowing for ripeness testing and the removal of any diseased or underdeveloped fruit. At the processing facility, mangoes are washed with high-pressure water jets to remove any dirt or foreign impurities. Before further processing, they are heat-treated for a short time. This important step helps deactivate polyphenol oxidase, an enzyme that can change the flavor and color of mango juice. Particularly, canned mangoes for export will undergo a strict quality inspection and labeling process before reaching consumers. Thanks to being stored at room temperature, the product retains its summer flavor all year long. For mango juice production, the fruit is peeled, seeded, and crushed using high-performance industrial equipment that has an impressive efficiency rate of 99.5%. The skin and seeds are separated, and the flesh is put through several steps, including foam washing with a mild detergent and degassing to prevent oxidation. Once ready, the juice is bottled using a gravity-based filling system. Bottles move in a circular motion under the filling valve, then move to the capping machine, where an airtight seal is applied. Once labeled, the juice-filled bottles are packaged and sent to markets across the globe. Mango juice made with such precision not only ensures great taste, but also extends shelf life for year-round enjoyment. In addition to juice, mangoes are also processed into freeze-dried snacks and canned foods. For freeze-dried mangoes, the ripe fruit is washed, peeled, and sliced before being placed in a vacuum chamber at extremely low temperatures. This method removes moisture while retaining nutrients, creating a vitamin-rich snack ideal for a healthy lifestyle. In contrast, freeze-dried mangoes undergo a high-tech preservation process. Ripe mangoes are sliced thinly, frozen at extremely low temperatures, and dried in a vacuum chamber. This process retains their nutrients, flavor, and aroma, creating a crunchy, healthy snack rich in vitamins. Mango planting usually begins in late spring, considered the ideal time to plant new trees. Young mango trees are planted in a space large enough to grow into healthy, fruit-bearing trees. A farmer named John developed a clever method of using steel wire to support growing trees, protect them from strong winds, and help them grow upright. This technique not only prevents damage during storms, but also ensures higher yields by keeping the fruit from falling prematurely. The growth cycle of a mango tree is relatively long. It takes about 2 to 3 years for the tree to be ready for its first harvest. During the flowering season, which usually occurs in early spring, the plant begins to produce fragrant flower clusters that gradually develop into the fruit we love. After about 105 days from flowering until the mango is fully ripe and ready to pick, harvesting begins early in the morning when temperatures are cooler and the fruit is at its freshest. Behind every delicious mango product is a complex, carefully monitored journey, ensuring the best quality and taste for consumers around the world. From planting and harvesting to processing and packaging, mango farming is a testament to the combination of traditional wisdom and modern agricultural technology. If you find this video useful and want to further explore the journey of harvesting and processing mangoes into delicious drinks, don't forget to like, share how you love mangoes in the comments, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on unique agricultural documentaries from around the world. Your support motivates us to continue bringing stories from field to screen. Sugarcane is a staple crop in India's agricultural sector, accounting for the majority of the country's sugar production and providing livelihoods to millions of farmers. With a favorable tropical climate, the country produces hundreds of millions of tons of sugarcane every year. But how are these green stalks grown, cultivated, harvested, and processed into pure sugar? Discover the entire journey in the video below. The sugarcane growing journey begins in the spring when the soil warms up and farmers prepare the land for planting towards the end of each month. Healthy, disease-resistant cane stalks are selected as seed cane and are cut into precise lengths using specialized machines. These machines can cut up to 200 cane stalks per minute. Once cut, they are placed in the soil using automated planters that can cover up to 20 hectares of farmland in just one day. After planting, sugarcane enters a critical growth phase that lasts nearly 12 to 16 months. During this time, precise care is essential. Thanks to smart irrigation systems, each field receives just the right amount of water based on real-time weather data and soil moisture sensors. Compared to traditional flooding techniques, these systems reduce water use by up to 50%, making farming more sustainable Sugarcane is susceptible to a variety of pests and fungal infections that can severely reduce yields. Farmers, therefore, use specialized spray equipment, including drones and automated sprayers, to apply pesticides and herbicides accurately and safely. Weed control is a challenge, as they can significantly impact plant growth and yield. To combat this, farmers use mechanical weeders to clear the land without damaging the sugarcane. After about 12 months of growth, the cane reaches full maturity and is ready to be harvested. Traditionally, farmers would burn the dried leaves before harvesting to make cutting easier, but environmental regulations have led to a shift to greener methods. Today, mechanical harvesters are widely used. Each harvester can process up to 100 tons of cane per hour, an incredible speed that makes large-scale farming possible. These massive machines are equipped with high-speed rotating blades that cut the cane close to the ground to maximize the stalks that can be harvested. The harvested cane is then fed through a conveyor system that removes leaves and other unwanted material before cutting the stalks into smaller pieces. This remaining organic material is returned to the field to decompose, enriching the soil and retaining moisture for the next planting cycle. After harvesting, the cane is trucked to nearby sugar mills for processing. The process begins with the cane being weighed and unloaded before being fed into a shredder, which cuts it into fibrous pieces. These pieces are passed through a series of heavy-duty rollers to extract the cane juice, the raw material for making sugar. The juice is initially cloudy and contains impurities, so it undergoes a clarification process, in which lime is added and the mixture is heated. The impurities coagulate and are removed, leaving a clearer, sugar-rich liquid. The clarified juice then moves to the evaporation stage, where it is boiled under vacuum to form a thick syrup. This syrup is further crystallized by spinning it in a high-speed centrifuge to separate the sugar crystals from the remaining molasses. The raw sugar is then dried in a rotary dryer and stored for further refining or direct shipment. The refining process transforms raw sugar into the pure, white crystals found in homes and commercial kitchens. These are again centrifuged, dried, graded by size, and packaged for sale. By the end of the process, the towering stalks of sugarcane have been transformed into shiny granules of sugar, ready to sweeten foods and beverages around the world. In fact, over 70% of the world's sugar comes from sugarcane. With over 30 million tons of sugarcane harvested annually around the world, and advanced processing systems that turn raw sugarcane into refined sugar in just a few hours, it is no surprise that India ranks as one of the world's top sugar exporters. So the next time you stir sugar into your morning coffee or bake your favorite dessert, remember the extraordinary journey behind that sweetness. If you enjoyed this journey through the world of sugarcane farming, be sure to like the video, leave a comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating farming documentaries. Broccoli is a nutrient-dense vegetable, known for its bright green color and distinctive small flowers, and is a favorite in everyday meals around the world. Each year, farmers in the United States harvest more than 1 million tons of broccoli, with California being the largest producer thanks to ideal climate conditions and advanced farming techniques. But how is broccoli grown, cared for, harvested, and processed before it reaches consumers? Let's explore the incredible journey behind each sweet and crunchy head of broccoli. The journey of broccoli begins in fertile soil that has been cultivated by generations of farming experience. Farmers in the United States pay close attention to planting time, which typically occurs between May and August. This schedule ensures that broccoli grows in favorable weather conditions, resulting in a harvest season that lasts from September. The first and most important step in growing broccoli is preparing the seedlings. Farmers usually sow the seeds in specialized trays placed in greenhouses with controlled temperature and humidity. Here, the seedlings are nurtured in an ideal environment with a stable temperature of around 18 DEC, helping the plants grow healthily and evenly. When the seedlings reach a height of 4 to 6 inches, they are transplanted into the field, significantly shortening the growing period in the natural environment. After transplanting, the soil is lightly watered to help the plants take root quickly. To ensure adequate moisture in the early stages, growers use modern irrigation systems such as drip irrigation, combined with moisture sensors, which help save water and optimize soil conditions for plant growth. In addition to monitoring the fields for pests, weed control is also essential. When the plants are about 2 months old, you will see lush green plants with healthy leaves. Each plant is carefully monitored for health and growth to ensure consistent, high-quality yields. As the plants mature, they enter a vigorous growth phase, in which the root system deepens and the leaves expand to form a canopy that helps retain moisture and protect the broccoli from environmental stress. From the center of this leaf cluster, the broccoli crown slowly begins to emerge. Small at first, but quickly growing into a lush, dense green head. When the broccoli reaches about 6 to 8 inches in diameter with densely packed buds that have not yet opened, it must be harvested quickly. Any delay of just a few days can cause the buds to open, reducing the texture, sweetness, and commercial value of the crop. Because of the delicate structure of broccoli, harvesting is still done primarily by hand. Skilled workers use sharp knives to cut the broccoli heads cleanly off the stalks, minimizing damage to the plant. The broccoli heads are placed directly onto a mobile conveyor or directly into a transport truck to avoid bruising and dehydration, two major factors that can reduce quality. On large-scale farms, the application of modern machinery in broccoli harvesting has become popular, contributing to improving production efficiency. These specialized devices not only cut but also collect broccoli with high precision, ensuring that the product retains optimal quality. This mechanized method is especially suitable for shipments for packaging and domestic consumption, helping to reduce damage and significantly shorten the harvest time. After harvesting, broccoli is put into a post-harvest processing process to ensure product quality before distribution. The first step is the cleaning stage, using a modern automatic system. Here, broccoli is cleaned with high-pressure water jets, combined with a specialized disinfectant solution, helping to remove dirt, plant debris, and harmful microorganisms. Next, the produce is sorted to ensure that only the broccoli that meets quality standards makes it to the packaging stage. After sorting, the broccoli is blanched and quickly frozen using an industrial freezing system. The sudden freezing at low temperatures prevents the formation of large ice crystals in the plant cells, thereby preserving the structure, crispness, and nutritional value of the product after thawing. Finally, the broccoli is packaged in packaging appropriate to its intended use, from small retail bags to large boxes for wholesale distribution. The packaging is designed to maintain freshness, prevent environmental impact, and meet international food safety requirements. Broccoli is not only a nutritious vegetable packed with vitamin C, K, and fiber, but it is also a symbol of agricultural innovation. The shift from greenhouse farming to high-tech harvesting has resulted in a product that is both nutritious and high quality. So the next time you add broccoli to a stir-fry or salad, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it has taken to reach your plate. If you enjoyed learning about how American farmers grow and harvest broccoli on a large scale, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating farming documentaries. Leave a comment below to let us know what crops you'd like to see grown next. And thank you for supporting the hard work of farmers around the world.